graduated in Les Roches, 1990 summer batch. I'm from Brazil, and I'm the co-founder of Grupo Trigo in Brazil. When I left Les Roches, I went straight to work at Intercontinental Hotels. And Les Roches was crucial for me to get inside of the company. 2 years later, being at Intercontinental Hotel, I left with my best friend and we opened a restaurant. And then after 2-3 years, we had another 5 restaurants actually. We didn't want to open a restaurant anymore. We wanted to construct a brand. You want to be able to franchise it later on. We didn't know about values, we didn't know about cause, we didn't know about vision, mission, we didn't know about anything. We just knew that we wanted to do an amazing thing and we want to treat really well our employees first, because then they're going to treat pretty well our guests. In 1997, we have 7 restaurants in a catering company. That's a good part of it, but we were completely bankrupt. We were too young, we had too much success, and we were ego-centrated too much. We started thinking that we were the best. We are Superman, we can do anything. So be humble all the time. This is, I think, would be the first lesson that I learned with that, passing through that. In 1998, Mario came to me and said, look, we need to launch Spoleto as a franchisee company. We need to start franchising. And that was the turnaround of our company, when we start opening and growing. When we started Spoleto, it was plastic everything in food court. And we put a porcelain dish, beautiful food and an amazing service, people talking to you. And then we blow up really fast. So just for you to understand, the second year we had already 14 Spoletos in 2 cities. In that moment, we didn't realize, but we started to change the whole market. Because then when we started to look for a cause, all the brands had changed to porcelain dish, stainless steel fork and knife, and a much, much better food for the same reasonable price. How can we get this amazing food for a reasonable price? First, we need to have the manager be the chef. And he has to be the one that prepares the whole food in the morning. Instead of supervising when he gets there, he will be the one that actually open the fridge every day, get the food, prepare the food, and when it's 11 o'clock, the food is ready. To become an entrepreneur, you don't need actually to have your own business. You can be an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is an attitude. Working hard is something that you do when you don't love what you do. I stopped working like 15 years ago, because when you're passionate about what you do, the most difficult thing is you have to balance work, family, which is the most important thing in our lives, friends, and your own self. This is the most challenging thing to do in life, how to balance all this together. Les Roches contribute a lot for what we achieved so far, because it brought the respect for operation. Become a chef, it's pretty easy, but become a leader, you need to respect everyone. And I think that Les Roches, this practical and studies at the same time, it shows how important it is for the future.